a question that you need to ask yourself as you make this transition into the legal career, the paralegal career. It's one of the most important questions to answer for yourself, and one that you have to keep on asking yourself in the beginning especially, and it'll go throughout your whole career. I'm just looking for I'm going to put up my little screening here. See if this will. It's a little glary. We have rain here today. This would be one of the best decisions you would ever make, to know how to answer this question and learn how to answer it, and let it be in the front of your mind all the time. And and when I tell you what this question is right now, you're going to say, you could possibly say, but I'm a beginner, Leslie. Okay, so that has to change when you say, but I'm a beginner. Okay, that's the part that will have to change. And the question you have to answer is, how will you help the hiring attorney, the attorney, or maybe you'll be working for two attorneys. How will you assist them in the best possible way? The assumption that people make transitioning into the career. Let me tell you, most of the people transitioning are not 18 to 24 years old. They are people, I'm guessing like yourself, who are in their late 20s, into the 30s, 40s, up into the 60s, and there's no, you might be shocked at that. You might think, oh, I'm in my 30s, I'm already old for this. You're making an assumption that people coming in are all straight out of high school, went to school for a couple years, or received their certificate, and now they're all about 22 years old. That's not the case at all. The average age is in 30s, 40s, 50s, and then people who know they are bringing skills to the table already, they're not going to hesitate even if they're in their 60s, because they know themselves so well. So you have to understand what your value is, but how are you going to help the attorney on day one? And the assumption here with a lot of people that I talk to is that they are going to take you, like I went through in fast food, or as a cashier, I had a manager stand alongside me and this is my first real job as a 16-year-old in a supermarket, learning how to work the register. And I was a typist by that point. And so my hand-eye coordination was good. The registers did not show us what change to give back. We had to figure that out ourselves and count back the change. He was teaching me all that. And I had another cashier, very experienced, to my right, Evelyn, who was a great mentor and would give me a heads up about certain things. I was like her baby sister. So that does not happen in the legal field 99.9% of the time. You might find that rare workplace where they will have somebody that will be at your beck and call to answer your 99 million questions in a day. And that's how many questions we feel we have, but they don't have the time. See, so you have to learn as much as you can beforehand about, and my saying that I want you to understand that you're not going to be an attorney, number one. You will be the assistant to the attorney. And so you will be an administrative professional. Make sure that you understand what the duties are of a paralegal. Watch a lot of the videos in the playlist on my channel here. Look at where it says playlist and click on that and look at areas of law and watch a lot of those videos, and then do some investigation on Google yourself about paralegal duties and name the area of law. Is that what you want to do? That's how you're going to help the attorney. okay, with a understanding of those duties. But making an assumption that they train you is incorrect. Okay? So now that you have that information, will that stop you from going in? Then if it does, you shouldn't have been in the first place. If you say to yourself, well, I am going to learn that. I'm going to learn how to help the attorney. Then you're on your way. Then you have more than a hope, because you're looking at yourself as a can-do. I'm a self-starter. I'm taking the initiative. That's the mindset that you have to have, not that they're going to train me. Okay? Whether you have a 2-year degree or a certificate, or your state regulations, paralegal regulations, allows you to go in to this career with just a high school diploma, you still have to answer this question: how am I going to help the attorney on the first day? Now, when they hire you, they've interviewed you, they know that you're a beginner, but don't make that assumption that they're preparing for you and they're going to just show you the steps. They're not going to do that. Okay? And what I do in my membership is I show you the practical side. And when you join my membership on Black Friday, or it's open for 72 hours starting on Black Friday, you will learn the practical side of being a paralegal. Okay? I don't teach you to be an attorney. There's on-demand classes, 36 videos in that membership. You can watch them all in less than a month, and then opt out of the membership, or you can stay longer if you like. But you can go to the website, up the links below, and look under Accelerator, like a gas pedal. Accelerator is the membership, but look at everything on the website. So on day 78 in the Unstuck series, there's one right decision we're talking about. And that right decision for you is to answer that question all the time. How will I help the attorney today? How can I help the attorney in the most efficient way, the better way? Okay, so I'm going to read something to you from Joshua 2:1, chapter 2, verse 1. Then Joshua, he was commanded by God to go spy. Well, he sent 2 spies into the land on the other side of the Jordan River. The Israelite camp was at Acacia Grove. And he said, scout out the land on the other side of the Jordan River, especially around Jericho. So the 2 men set out and came to the house of a prostitute named Rahab and stayed there that night. God was using a prostitute as he was preparing to have the Israelites take the city of Jericho. And he had ordered Joshua to take the city of Jericho. And when they arrived, she invited them to spend the night in her house. Now, the king of Jericho heard that these 2 spies, because word gets around, were there. And he told her to bring out the men who had stayed at her house. And she replied that the men had already left, but actually she had hid them on the roof under some bundles of flax. So what she wanted was a guarantee that she would be protected by God. And she received that for helping these 2 men. That was her hope. Okay. As a result, she received a brand new life. She was forgiven of her sins because she was sorry for her sins of being a prostitute to support herself. She actually became the great-great-grandmother of King David, and Jesus came out of that line as well. God is a God of mercy and forgiveness, and he has a plan and a purpose for you. Total plan and a purpose for you. And one right decision can determine for you where you will spend eternity. When all this life is over, where will you spend eternity? You may think that the paralegal career is for you, but what's more important is knowing where you're going to go when your time is through on this earth. And John 3:16 says this, "For God so loved the world," meaning you, "that he gave his only Son, Jesus, that whosoever believeth will not perish but have everlasting life." Pray that prayer today where you confess your sins to the Lord. Tell him that you believe that Jesus died for you, if you truly believe, on the cross, and he rose again on the third day. That's how easy salvation is. That's how simple God made it. He didn't make it complicated, where you have to pray prayers over and over again, okay, in repetition. He made it so easy for you so that you could have assurance of where you're going and where you're going to spend eternity. So that's the most important decision. What's your decision today? I would love to hear. And so make sure that you comment. I love hearing from you. I really do. I love hearing your feedback. Please like and subscribe, because that helps other people see the video and are helped by it. And what else can I tell you? And share, if you can, share the video. But please like and subscribe. That's really important, so others are helped. Important to me anyway. So have a great day today. Stay tuned for more videos on paralegal duties. But please make a comment and say hello. I love just hearing from you. It just makes my day. So have a good one today, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care.